Ever wondered what makes TV so powerful in Jamaica? Time to find out. Welcome to Global TV Group 358, where television meets innovation. We're not just about shows, we're about shaping society. In Jamaica, TV keeps you informed, connects diverse voices, and supports democracy. Imagine a Jamaica where broadcasters unite, sharing data and collaborating globally. That's us, a unified voice in the TV industry. Did you know TV advertising is still king? It drives website traffic, boosts brand equity, and powers integrated campaigns. Even in an age of digital, TV stands strong, resilient in tough times. Our Global TV Deck is your treasure trove of insights and data. With charts, graphs, and success stories, it's your guide to impactful TV advertising. Curious to learn more? Visit our website and see how Global TV Group 358 keeps television at the heart of entertainment in Jamaica. Get ready to binge watch the future.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not first of all make up what I seen to. Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. My favorite part: if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta and sell it out. I sell out Babylon. Big man throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Big man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead can sell out Rasta and sell out. I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, throw a stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one. Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what's a black? Big him and throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
Good morning and welcome to Global TV. Thank you for joining us this morning. If you're following the line of reasoning from Dennis Brooks, it's not really what happened or what you see or what the facts are. It's really the narrative that people like Dennis Brooks and the others would want you to believe. But all of this is unfolding in a Jamaica where police are shooting us, police are beating taximen, police are trafficking our body and organ. But the most important thing for Jamaicans is that 2 piece of chicken, whether it be KFC or now Popeyes, who have had their 50% deal, and Jamaicans came out for the 50%. But you would never get Jamaicans to come out and stand up for justice, humanity, human rights, systematic corruption and abuse by the Jamaica Labour Party and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. No, it is our chicken. You just got to look at them. When there's a discount on the GM chicken, the lab-grown chicken, the entire Jamaica is going to come out to get the discount. Then why do you think politicians think it's easy to stay in power by using that same 2 piece of chicken to attain power and wealth? But you not even have road to walk pan. Figure by the 2 piece of chicken where I go poison you, where everybody I go come at your funeral, come eat after you kick the bucket with a piece of GM chicken. We can't just live for food, Jamaica. We can't just everything about belly. Food jar we out, but we rights not jar we out. Food jar we out, but we life don't jar we out. That's the Jamaica we live in. That's why police and government are always continue to take liberty, because they know that as long as una eat, una all right. It's all about eating. To my community of party and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, subscribers, commenters, and trolls, good morning and welcome. We're back out here on the police brutality again, because it's either it didn't happen, AI, we make it up, it's an edited video, it's a lie, it's a social media distortion, or even if it's true, a somebody else's fault, not theirs. Debbie Jervis TV, good morning and welcome. Sharon Bernard, good morning. Good morning, real sweet. Good morning, Norman Ferguson. Good morning. Keith Matthews, Don Mel. Good morning. Who else is here? Annie Jones. Good morning. RJ. Charlotte Grime. Good morning. Delroy Henry. Yvonne Riley. Abina Sarkodie. Barbara Simpson. Carlene Richards. Ladybug. Pauline Dixon. God Bless Child. Gloria Jones. Empress Deb. Marcia Gale. Sheena Kelly. Lynette Jenkins. Mr. Cool and Deadly. Morning, everyone. Morning. TikTok, good morning and welcome. Insta Nani Wagwan. Debbie Jervis. Is it Spiky? Debbie and Duncan, Brian, Clover. Danger, it's RM. Deanie, Ter Pryor. Sydney. Donna Bryan, She-One. Susie, Fluffy. Robert, good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. No, We must not turn a blind eye to the current spur of police brutality, to the high rise in police killing Colin Morning, to the one and only tactics of the government when it comes to crime fighting is going around the country murdering young men. Now, one of the things is these people the police are going around the country murdering. We don't know if these people really deserve to die. If they even deserve to die, which we don't really impose a death penalty anymore. That's not the job of the police. We seek death penalty on trial, proving we case by providing evidence, not shooting down suspects. Suspects, note the word, suspects. Shooting down suspect, Marcia Thomas, how you do, is not crime fighting. Shooting down suspects is not justiciable because you can shoot the wrong person. You can identify the wrong person as a suspect. Can you not understand how dangerous this is when we allow the Jamaica Constabulary Force to normalize that as crime fighting? Arlene Scott, just brand you as a suspect, not providing any evidence or intelligence which really points to you as a suspect, and then shoot you down? That's dangerous in Jamaica. That is dangerous. But a lot of people harbor that thinking that criminals must be treated in any way. Jamar Ferguson, have they shown us any proof that Jamar Ferguson was ever a criminal? Romario, have they ever shown us any proof that Romario was a criminal? We cannot accept this. And not just the murder alone we see the police do. The markets vendors, the taxi drivers, the ordinary Jamaican, the police brutality is getting out of hand. More and more income is becoming concern of police killing in our country, and the high spike, 500% rise within the last 5 years. It is not crime fighting. It is lawlessness by the Jamaica Constabulary Force to kill you and then tell us that you're a criminal without providing any proof. And then the whole Jamar Ferguson story reignited the whole police brutality in public again, because if we have forgotten about Romario, then Jamar Ferguson put it back in our public consciousness, John Bailey. And we are not led to we are not to allow them, rather, to use whatever wool they want to pull over with eye to distract we from the reality of the police brutality that Jamaicans are enduring. Colleen, how you do? Kevin Blake referred to them as hoodlums. Do you think Jamar Ferguson's a hoodlum, Mr. Blake? Do you think those young men in the car who were coming from football, when your police officers set them up with magazine to probably shoot them up if them drive off? For shoot them up, I don't want you plant the magazine. For shoot them up if them drive off. And Kevin Blake, I tell you about professionalism, integrity, transparency, and all of that. And then Dennis Brooks will come out, come tell we say video is edited. If you watch the video carefully, I think here, so is when implanted the magazine in the car, Barbara Simpson. That image, just if you watch the video, rewatch it carefully. I think this was where he planted the magazine. Boy, they said no go so. Boy, they said the video edited. Dennis Brooks. So the video is edited. Dennis Brooks said, I drop out the magazine, drop out. So you see, it's nobody's fault, but we are just prone to be criminals. Or when we're not prone to be criminals. What's the number on the back? Hold on. 22136. When we're not prone to be criminal, then I like we're telling the police or we're social media, this, that, and ever. Let me show you a video of police brutality with the taxi man. Then we see it regular. I don't know how old this video is, but there are various of these type of police brutality that taxi man faces. There is a there's a heavy-handedness in policing in Jamaica, which I think a lot of people are ignoring. Jamra doing how no do? Yes, 22136. I saw. Let me go back to it again. Hold on. Oops. 22. Yes, 221. Hold on, let me try it up on my phone. Sorry. But I'm going to play back the video with them again. Dennis Brooks said the same thing edited. Dennis Brooks said 22136. Yes. Dennis Brooks said it's edited. All sort except for reality. Dennis Brooks don't say anything of reality here. We try to mess up good police officers and them good name. I don't know how old this video is where them beat the police, the taxi man. But it's a regular occurrence of heavy-handed police behavior in Jamaica. Jamaica is the only place where government don't afraid of the people. Whether be democracy or theocracy or dictatorship, authoritarianism, this is the reason for repression in regime like democracy, autocracy, or theocracy. Because governments are afraid of the people. Government don't want the people to push back or rise up. So the continuous oppression you see within those systems and ideology is to keep the people in their place. More and more, we are moving into that. We are seeing a suppression, a repression, brutality, and all of that coming from the state. The government is keeping you in your place. It is what is happening. Cable, and how you doing? Renice. A lot of people may not recognize what is going on, but the state is using fear to keep us. Come tell you all the while, any day the people rise up, government have to cut and run. You just got to look at certain other places over the world. We see it happen in this modern time. We see Sri Lanka, we see Bangladesh, we see we're going in a thingy rather now, Madagascar. We see we're going in a Madagascar. Anytime the people wake up, government have to take to the ear or the sea. It's only because we are sleeping. Exactly. And I hit me, I got tackle my gold in them pan Jamrock this morning. Jamrock, it make me come for my gold in them blind shadows this morning because we have elected some blind shadows. But make me go to the police brutality where the taxi man explain. I don't know how old it be, but police brutality can never get old for me.
I don't let me get front of the bus back. And I handcuff me and came up a stage and handcuff me up by the bench. Police box me at the face. I mean a stage and one of the police MC get up on TikTok. The police now say, we shall not never go viral, so we can't viral. We shall not never go viral when box me down the face and step over. Not all enough.
So after that at the station, did they charge you?
Yeah, they charge me, say me they obstruct traffic and where me they cannot obstruct traffic. Cause 8 vehicles in front of me and about 15 never come here, me in the vehicle and they come pick up 4 of me now, so me be giving me papers. And me say me not give me papers because me not obstructing no traffic. And then now, me thought put some people in my vehicle and put in their luggage. The 2 police go and tap me back here and thought beat me all and pull me and throw me down and down. The whole of my foot mash up, my finger them mash up, me box them, my face in the station. And then my boss that saying go viral. I'll leave something else so they don't do me. And I post on the top about it go viral. That's so they don't do me.
So when you say the contention with the road and with the park and
we have no park, then you want to go one way. So if you park down in night, so we don't go down.
This is the level of police brutality in our country. That's why we are saying, Jamaica, we cannot be silent to this. The silence is going to become more dangerous. The silence will become more dangerous because the silence breeds fear.
To the police officer who left the magazine.
The silence breeds fear. Michelle Johnson, how are you doing? The silence breeds fear. And the more fearful you become is the more the state is going to step up their abuse. Just like the young Kenyans, some of us are going to have to walk through their gunshot. Or do you prefer to walk back on the plantation? It's your choice, you know. Is either you walk through the bullet and confront them, or you walk peacefully back to the plantation. It's your choice. But what the choice you don't have is to sit down and do nothing. Not even to raise your voice. Eh? No, man. Dangerous.
To the police officer who left the magazine clip in the youth car. What you do with officer? Enough time to set up a youth them, you know. Enough time to set up people's life and murder them. And talk about a shootout and talk about they have gun and they have shot in a car and something. You know, to a wicked man. More want to see what Andrew Wallace is going to say about this. More want to see what you know going to say about this. A good thing the youth did a record. Because when I tell life and the youth them. And the way till the youth them go into the car and drive off and then stop them. And maybe I shoot them up to and kill them. And if you go, man. Yeah, man, and if you go. Wicked.
I do believe they were setting up these young men to shoot up the car and then them plant the rest of them for plant and run to the media, blessed woman, go tell we them story. To the blind shadows of the PNP, you have Fitz Jackson, which is the shadow Minister of National Security. You have Zakila Jess, which is the shadow Justice Secretary. National Security, Justice. Then you have Isaac Buchanan, the East Portland MP, who is the minister, the shadow minister for youth and human rights. Youth, Isaac Buchanan, and human rights. You don't see or hear anything? Isaac, Zakela Jess, Fitzjackson, the blind shadows of the People National Party, who we elected to represent us against a tyrannical regime of the Jamaica Labour Party. The blind shadows seem to have capitulated and just bow to pressure and gone in a silence so quick. Because after the man swearing in just let loose the police and the gunman them pan whistle. But the Minister of Nationals, the Shadow Minister of National Security, sees or hear nothing of police operation around the country. The lawless orders given to police by the Minister of National Security and the Prime Minister, not a word, not a single word. Not a single word. Then, when say, Isaac talk about it, but only on his show context. Wanna stop Jackie, wanna stop pick up for them. That is Isaac personal business. Isaac is now in an official capacity. That's not Isaac the vlogger. We're talking about Isaac the MP, the Shadow Minister of Youth and Human Rights. Why the PNP? Why just like how Andrew Holness and his team pull down Azan over 6 stall, pull down Adams over the same extrajudicial killing? Let's remind you what Andrew Holness said then in opposition, which Mark Golden and his team is refusing to come out strongly on in opposition. We don't know if they agree with Andrew Holness' behavior, but we don't get nothing from them for say, Wagwan out here with the extrajudicial killing bothers them. Or they are not listening to us, the people of Jamaica, who have these concerns. We elect them for them to address us in an official capacity to keep up with the speed of how things is ticking over in our society and address them as they pop up and as they go along. But not let we have to come out here and drag them, not choosing their own time. We pay them, they work on our time, not on their time. You don't go to your employer's job and work on their. Let's remind you what the crook said when he was in opposition.
Every agent of the state, every employee of the state, every state agency, every state department, every ministry must treat our citizens with respect, that they have rights, and the right to life is the most important right, and no one is to be deprived of that right.
No one, says the Prime Minister, ought to be deprived of that right. It is though the same Prime Minister that gave the order to shoot them down in the street. Take them to their maker, said the Prime Minister. Indicom is overworked and understaffed by the rise of police brutality and killings in our country. Jamaica and the opposition is silent. The entire people of Jamaica is silent, But we have a shadow minister of national security who is also silent. We have a shadow justice secretary who is also silent. Justice, justice, justice. justice, your silence, and the matter of extrajudicial killing, police brutality. You are silent, Fitzjackson, on police crimes out there. Now act like you not see it like we. Isaac Buchanan, our youths are dying. They are being shot. They are being set up. You are the shadow minister for youths and human rights. Wanna say something? Make it look. What? Wanna not behave like Jamaica in a crisis in a PNP? PNP. Wanna not behave like Jamaica in a crisis. Wanna not behave like we're at a crisis point where you need to rally the people, where you need to educate and inform the people. Them have a job to do that as well, to keep us informed. We can no longer continue to pay these people to sit down and do nothing while we perish. And don't so you go. When you go to a job interview and you tell them so you have enough experience to hit the ground running on the first day of the job, it means upon the first day of the job, you start to work. You don't come there and act like you don't know nothing because your previous experience as lawyers on a 3-pound screen. Yeah. I believe Fitzjackson's a lawyer as well. Yes, Fitzjackson's a lawyer. You 3 lawyers. You 3 attorney at law are silence. And the innocent, the killing of innocent Jamaicans, the setting up of Jamaicans by the police to kill them, the rogue policing. Unolaya. Me always want people about to know. I always want people about liar. The reality is there's good and bad in everything. Lawyers are no better than police. Just like how you have majority bad police, you have majority bad lawyer. But we're not there to play with nobody. We're not there to muddle, cuddle nobody. We come out golden team and get the millions too. They may not get the cabinet millions, but they might get the MP millions. And I give them for work. And give them for stand up for in a parliament, outer road, on the highway and hedges. Not when they choose. On our timing. Wagwan Terran. On our timing. You cannot employ these people and allow them to drag them foot in your organization. And then your organization, why do you think Jamaica is falling down? Because we do not put these people to work. We make them do everything on their own time. We don't hold them accountable for nothing. We rub them belly and we call them big man. We call them honorable. How much are we see them and say, Tiffin boy, come here. Which how we should really represent, how we should really approach them. Fitzroy, how you do? But we approach them with all these grandiose titles. Jamaica is the only place where we respect politicians, open thieves and gangsters and criminals. Jamaica is the only place where we love them up. Jamaica is the only place where we shield our politicians. We're not going to accept this from the PNP. Because we never fight for the PNP. So. Pamela Wagon. We never fight for the PNP for so. When we fight for the PNP, is to give them strength to fight for we. The laid backism now go work. And PNP now go lay down power for the next 5 years and get my support in the next campaign. And also I go, I do for the round here. If uno na do for we, me can't do for uno. Me no PNP, me a socialist. There's a difference between socialist and PNP. You understand? So my support, I know, like the Jamaicans will get for KFC. No, me want to say meaningful support for honor, for the support where we get honor. Such as to be robust in parliament. As soon as a social or political issue crops up, una have a press conference rather, una put out media release, una have a continuous dialogue with the people on social media. We not see it yet, PNP. We are not impressed. You bright buckets of slush. We're not impressed, so there's nothing. We no sooner really do nothing to impress with some no come there, kind of criticize Juliet for we come hawk up Juliet, and then we say Angela Brownberg go there with flowers, chocolate, and champagne. We never see her. We never see Angela with the flowers, chocolate, and champagne. Go serenade Juliet pan swearing in there. After Angela Brownberg come out in a public, come to, we will not do this and we will not do that. Why then we never target fan day one? We will not support Andrew Holness' legislative agenda if Juliet Holness is the Speaker of the House. Why are no parliament start and no can deploy that tactics? Because we not play with, we not serious, because the PNP have a tool to use against Andrew Holness. Refuse to vote along with Andrew Holness and legislation for anything at all unless Juliet Holness has been removed. The PNP can do that. Why them a play with? And we disagree. We disagree. And then we still give her chocolate, rose, and champagne. Are we a fool? Are we a fool? We want to come out of the box punching. And that we can't come here for. That we come here come fall asleep and we like Horace Chang. Not we come here come talk to we nice like Currency Morrison. We used to them the something already. We've been enduring it with labor rights. So we don't want to see it found. We do not want to see it from UNO. When we put UNO there, we put UNO there to perform, perform on behalf of we. Not perform on behalf of Charles, UNO status and money. Mark Golden, pull your socks up. Because I am not on board with the slacky tidy galangin, Mark Golden and the PNP. I, for one, is not on board with the slacky tidy slouchy galangin. I want robust action from the PNP. Even in a government, Andrew is a robust opposition. No matter what you want to say about Andrew, him good at being an opposition. That's why he took down Portia Simpson's government. That's why they took down Azan. That's why they took down Adams and turned around at the Wasara. That Adams here now. Until we say, are we are the wicked? We cannot harbor that Jamaica. PNP must come out of the box flying on every issue. And that opposition do. It's a boxing match, Jamaica. Have you ever seen a clean boxing match? You know, see when Tyson ready and bite off all ears and they same thing. You ever see clean boxing match yet? Jamaica. Have you ever seen a clean boxing match? People come out disabled. People come out and end up on stretcher. It's a boxing match. That's what politics is. That's why Andrew Holness plays it so dirty. But I'm not just dirty Andrew Holness. It's how politics is. Look on how Donald Trump play it. Politics is a dirty game. So don't come here with a high heel and have a skirt and briefcase. Come out and get off it. Get off it. Of course we want to have integrity. Of course we want transparency and accountability. But you can do all that while fighting tooth and bloody nails, can't you? PMP, we not gonna accept the bullshittery. We want UNO to be soldiers for the people of Jamaica. We want UNO to be guardian for us. No, if the PNP is meant to be the guardian of the people, but when the people are being shot and you have a minister, just a shadow minister of national security, you have a shadow justice secretary, you have a shadow human rights and youth secretary who are silent. All the come out here and draw them. All now they know see police going at Jamar Ferguson's house and took his life, tampered with and plant evidence. Them don't see it yet. And we not talk ball. We not talk make up nice. We not talk the whole heap of nice until somebody hears the nice I make. Why not think that? Why not think dog back whole night? So all when not now go on, dog back. We're not going to shut up. Because even if me did that Jamaica, me never shut up. The most you can do is shoot me. It wouldn't be anything strange. It's something usual for the Jamaican government. It's something usual for government around the world to silence people. And if everyone away, I go sit down and say, them I go silence me so me not talk, then you ought to prepare to go back on the plantation willingly. And when you go there, you settle down, draw your corner. No go there with no knives or going like say not bother you. Because while you had the chance to do something about it, because it wasn't affecting you, it wasn't a problem for you. Now it become a problem, you want to draw all away on board with it. Unite around a common cause, Jamaica. Police brutality is something that all of us can identify with. If we not experience it, we see it or know about it, or somebody in our community, we know experience it. If you move around Jamaica and have to interact with police, you're treated like a little piece of shit. No matter how puny and juvenile that police officer is, no matter your seniority, the gray hair them could have turned up so. Them a call you, hey boy, and hey girl. We can't continue like that. We're picking you come call with boy and girl because them have a gun or a uniform. At some point, we're going to have to walk through the bullet, Jamaicans. You may think it's a joke, but it's really not. We have seen it in Kenya. There is going to be a point when the people say enough is enough. But I would want the people to get to that point before the brutality gets worse.
Let's check it
The waste man, them are yours. Just try to lock them a while ago. They have one thing we regard them. Yeah. Them police officer,
Personal. My personal recordings. Okay. No problem at all.
That's the drunk crow plant the gun. That is the drunk crow that plant the magazine in the youth car. That is the drunk crow. Dennis Brooks said on a sorgo. Dennis Brooks said the video edited. Dennis Brooks said a follow and pocket. You know, think a magazine light like paper, you know. Paper can fall out of your pocket and you know real magazine fell out of your pocket and you heard or felt nothing. You heard or felt nothing when big old Ebby magazine loaded with bullet figure kill people picnic after almost set them up. You know, they go drive down their car, shoot it up, and then provide the gun for the magazine. And a soldier officer talk truth if I know something want to do all the while. Magazine drop out a police pocket. And police no feel. Big old heavy loaded magazine drop out in pocket. If you look, when Sata set himself in a car when he claimed same as search, this was where he plant the magazine. Watch the drunk carefully again.
Yeah. Them police officer there. Personal. My personal recordings. Okay. No problem at all.
And he shame, you know. The pussy shame. You notice funny come out of the car, he can barely hold up him head. He know what he done. So he could barely hold up him head. Another young youth like you, man, youth. You're willing to kill or put a prison. And then people want to have respect for the police. Then people want us to think that the police is doing a fine job. When did we get to a place where a fine job is planting weapons on honest people and turn around kill them, or kill them and then turn around plant weapon upon them? How to work that out? But that's what they would have you believe. It's not really what you see. It's not really what happened. It's what we want you to believe, or it's what us told you that the story is. That Dennis Brooks, the dunce, the dance pan poll for position Dennis Brooks. That Dennis Brooks, you know, over the batty cultivating spring. How you that dress up it now where them breed batty man over there. So what you don't call that over nationwide where over there so them breed batty man. What you don't call that something there now? The batty breeding nest. over nationwide. Because on love dance pan pole over there, so you know. The whole of fan over nationwide love dance pan pole. So the government always batty incubator, yes. Over the batty incubator. Thank you very much, Colleen. Over the batty incubator, over nationwide, over Mulvine. Uno can jump up and dance pan pole because uno rewarded handsomely for it. Uno normally get in a Senate, or uno normally get to advise government or talk fuckery on behalf of government. Literally, Stout Bar said the batty hatchery. We prefer the hatchery money incubate. Lord God Almighty! No, we prefer the hatchery. We prefer the hatchery than the incubator. No, sir. Murder! Me prefer the hatchery. Uno fan over the batty hatchery, the over Lady Bachelette. Uno always find it possible to jump up and dance pan pole for this government. And uno get handsomely rewarded when uno go pan pole. But that is not what it is about for the Jamaica people. Justice and dancing pan pole are two different something. Justice and dancing pan pole labor rights and the labor right cronies are two different things. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue make criminality push we into silence. This is not going against policing. This is going against police brutality and heavy-handed policing. G. Taylor say a batty farm. Me prefer the hatchery though. Me prefer the batty hatchery over. Lord God Almighty! Confused. The people them say I run batty hatchery over there. But this is what they want us. They want us to go into silence. That's why them are sure we say we don't have no power in a Jamaica. They can do anything they want to do with we. They can turn us into a criminal. They can get rid of us. They can put us away behind bars. You see the many different Jamaica. Because Royal Reed Hoist is no longer 50 million in Jamaica. Look like we're not here, you know. Royal Reed is no longer on trial for $50 million. We know say 25 million them talk about now. Me no know who will go on trial for the other 25 million. But so far, a 25 million Royal Reed money slash down too. Work it out for yourself what that means, Jamaica. Work out for yourself what that mean when I say Royal Reed, the 50 million, the 25 million dollars. So them are broadcasting now, you know. So it look like how we are walk and tell lie when we talk about $50 million. Because me sure all the big old paper them too. They say they get a 50% knockoff. Boy, all the big newscaster them. At the $50 million, me hear them talk about all these years. And all of a sudden, out of the blues, from yesterday or the day before, all of a sudden, it cut down to $25 million and not an explanation given to us where the other 25 million gone. Who responsible for the other who responsible for the other 25 million? And who will go on trial for the other 25 million? Who benefited from the other 25 million? Why don't you hurry up and throw Royal Read out a case and stop wasting money? Why don't hurry up? Because that's what I'm going to do anyway. Royal Read now go to prison. And I don't think we should waste more than what Royal Read thief. Because we, in legal fees, we probably have spent more than that already. Because remember, we had to go to the Privy Council with Royal Read for the Privy Council to say, thief, go stand trial for the people their money. And Paula Llewellyn make sure, say, she do everything for Royal Read case don't go on trial while Paula was there. But if you notice, as soon as the trial start, it start to collapse before even a witness start. What do you think happened? The same old bulldog of injustice, Paula Llewellyn, set up the failure of this case. Let me tell you, Jamaica, so we're surrounded. When I see the gun, them we a pint pound, you know. When I think a police alone, a pint gun pound. But the whole of we surrounded. Me don't know when I go wake up to the reality, Jamaica, that we are surrounded by criminals and crooks. We are surrounded by criminals and crooks. It's only going to get worse, you know. It's only going to get worse. The prayer wanna pray for a brighter day. You know, sister day get shorter. You know, sister today the 15th of October. Remember said it yesterday election, you know. We can't even keep up with the month them no more. God know, me not count them. Me not tell no lie. Me not count them, me not look pan time, pan phone and anything, barring the time slot for me to show. Me not look pan time and they same thing there, because me can't keep up with the speed of how them a move. So just like how you see, day and time a move fast. As so brutality a move fast and a step up, you know. Because if you look at the wave of shooting of innocent young men, because they say they are suspects, and suspect, nothing in law said suspect is a guilty person. The police cannot provide us any proof that these young men pulled a gun or fire a gun at them. So the scale of brutality is going with the same speed of time. So the day them a fly fast, I thought police shooting and police brutality a fly fast past way. So till we are last count, but to not try hard, forget we offer the Jamar Ferguson situation, because this is our strongest evidence against your indictment, Commissioner, and your gang of rogues. This is the strongest evidence we have in your indictment, the Jamar Ferguson's case. I want to do every little thing for this chakwe after Jamar Ferguson. We will not. We're not going to have to shut me too. If a silence me cannot do it, we're not going to have to shut me too. See, all one young man, a war yan.
I kill I don't see a shooter on them, you know. Only have to use move with the human rights people. Jamaica come on the road, look all the vote for. Look all the vote for people. Like community, look here. I come on, man, you're about to kill him out, you're about to kill him. I told you what that is for. I'm not saying innocent youth in the black this morning. I don't know that people out the yard. Run one out the yard.
play again, because we not tap to the consciousness, wake up in a job. You see, just like how we don't hear about KFC and Popeye chicken, on a beard and put on no clothes and reach a road. Yes, we want to run out a road dirty, barefoot, sweaty, shaggy head. When on hear the police carry out the crime that they were meant to protecting us against.
Accept human rights line now, territory. Eh? You can kill man enough. You and them run out the woman out the house and kill innocent youth. I kill family enough. I don't say I shoot all them enough. Only have to use move with the human rights people. You can't get come on the rest of the vote for. Eh? Look all the vote for people. Like community, look here. Eh? Eh? Come on, man, you're going to kill him on the bomb. No, sir, I told you what that is for. I'm not saying you're going to bomb. Man, I kill him on that. Yeah? Innocent youth who go to black this morning. I run out of man out the yard. Eh?
Something which Indicom is complaining about, where they make sure they push out the woman or bar the woman from coming to that area just before
no viral video shows the no deceased
just before they open fire to create the destruction in the people them host, without providing any evidence, because this is what Jamaicans are not talking about, you know. No evidence is being provided to prove to us that these people are involved in the crimes that the JCF is telling us that they're involved in when they shoot them down. None at all. Then just shoot so and give us something for hold on pan. Hey, just hold this.
No viral video shows the now deceased Jamar Farquharson opening the door to his dwelling in Cherry Lane, Clarendon, minutes to 3 p.m. Monday, September 15. The concern for relatives is what happened before and or after this apparent surrender that would cause the 22-year-old mixologist to be killed by police. A request to the JCF for the official report on the fatal shooting has gone unanswered. But CCTV footage obtained by CVM News from 2:34 up to 3 p.m. gives us a timeline of the events. The first video was captured at 2:34 p.m. Jamar arrives home from work. His housemate who also works with him confirmed this with CVM News. He's eating a patty and makes his way upstairs to his room. At 2:38 p.m., he takes off his shirt and walks to his room. He stays there until 2:56 p.m. when he sees the police arrive at the gate. He runs with his phone to let them inside. He was home alone. This is where the plot develops. From this video, we know Jamar is outside. 2:57 to 2:58 p.m., police enter and search the entire building. The cameras don't show it, but they force their way into 4 other rooms other than Jamar's. When we visited, we were shown the damage to each door. In fact, this door was badly damaged. No one else was there. Then they turned this camera sideways. But it continues recording on a cloud. They unplugged the internet at 3:31 p.m. But the camera downstairs continued recording before the police disconnected the internet and captured several of the team members walking in and out, stopping and checking behind chairs, conversing with each other, even talking on the phone. In this video alone, we count at least 10 policemen and women in conversation while Jamar is outside. The last video was recorded at 3:31 p.m. The other tenant says the internet was disconnected and his 3 cameras upstairs taken by police. He brought us to the room and showed us what appeared to be bullet holes in the wall where Jamar was reportedly shot. Bloodstains were still present. Indicom has all the footage seen by CVM News and is investigating. The other tenant has since moved out in fear, telling CVM News the police have circled the area every day since the shooting.
So you see, after they've even been caught out for the extrajudicial killing, they are intimidating the community. I don't see why I go in Jamaica. You see here nothing, I hear nothing. A bad man used to cheat with so in Jamaica. Eh?
Residents staged a protest on Saturday demanding answers. Jamar's aunt, who raised him, also wants answers.
It don't take a rocket science to know that you have to have a search warrant. Whose name is on the search warrant?
Giovanni Dennis.
Me have to play back 119 video upon this because I endorse everything 119 said on the Jamar Farquharson issue. We are too silent. There ought to be an outrage. There ought to be an outrage when it comes to this. And it continues to happen. The more it happens, though, is the more we've been pushed into silence. The silence, Jamaica.
The Jamaican police have...
Jamaica, the silence, I guarantee you, will get us nowhere. The fear, Jamaica, is only going to make it worse for... Because you see, when people say you're afraid, them afraid of you, you know. Them bully you more. Everybody will go to school. I know at one point you have to get up and clock the bully a lick. Bullies are cowards, my people. Let me tell you if you didn't know. Bullies are cowards. The uniformed criminals in Jamaica is a perfect example of that. You can't make police live in our community comfortable without them uniform, and when them have on their uniform, we can live comfortable in our country. Jamaica, anywhere.
The Jamaican police have murdered 22-year-old Jamar Farquharson. Murdered a young man in cold blood. And I can say that without fear of contradiction, because I am about to show you the video live and in living color. Say a lie. Lie the police them a tell. There was no shootout. The young man had no firearm on him. It is a lie. It is a lie. And I saw no tell lie upon the youth them all the while. And plant GUN. Have no GUN them. I want to get so much GUN for your plant. It is clear that you brought your own GUN to plant there on the youth. The youth had no gun. Uno wicked. Uno heartless. Uno brutal. Asmadi pick me. 10 policemen. 10 policemen murder the little youth. And Jamaicans sit down. The whole Jamaica should have locked down now with people in the streets. Jamaica should be at... Hey, I don't want to say me inside. Nothing, you know. But let me tell you this. Uno worthless. Uno little Jamaican people. Me no rate uno. Me no respect uno. Uno no want nothing good for uno self. Because it was clear as daylight that the Jamaica Constabulary Force murdered a 22-year-old young man in Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon. It is on video. It is on video. And we all sit down, only him family alone. Him family alone go there we do like a protest. It's like a placard. No. No, Jamaica. No, Jamaicans. Come on, we need to stand together and stand up. Stand up against oppression, Jamaicans. I am begging you all. We cannot live for ourselves alone like this. Because today for me, tomorrow for you. How could I your son? How could I your brother? Oh God, if they come for one, they come for us all. That should be our approach. Like when the policeman murdered George Floyd and stand up in his neck and the video came out. The entire America lockdown. It is the same way that the entire Jamaica should be locked down right now. I am very disappointed in us. Very disappointed. Because if it not affect you, you no care. We no care. If it not affect we no care. Come on, Jamaicans. Come on. We cannot live like this. We cannot live like this. There is no outrage in the society. When the video clearly show you the 10 policemen them going at the youth house, the youth hold up him and them so open the door and when they see them with the big gun, the youth goes up. The youth have on a shirt. And then say the youth had a gun. Where was the gun? The gun where the gun today in your ass? In your body? Down in throat? Come on. Come on, Jamaicans. I don't even hear them say them take the policemen out frontline duty. Not even that. What kind of country this we are living in, man? Oh God, man. Oh God. Little young youth when I live no life yet. Is this the way that the Jamaica Constabulary Force has been bringing down crime? To say that we have cut crime. Is this the approach? This is what we have been doing? Going around unaliving young men in cold blood? And you are going to have some idiot now come out and say, yes, yeah man, definite, you are them a criminal. Stupid fool. Stupid fool. Your son might not be a criminal, but the police could come for him and he could hold up his hand without shirt, shirtless. And I'm going to show you the video. And I want to congratulate CVM TV. CVM TV, congratulations. We're doing some fabulous job with the news. Me not see the media. Me not see no outrage in the media. I don't even see TVJ show the footage. I see them alone show it. I mean, one little idiot, I see one little fool now on social media. Oh, how they know it's true? The video could be edited. You soon hear them say. You soon hear them say AI. So that means the little youth, it's not the little youth. A duppy, we say. It's a duppy. It's a jumbi. It's a jumbi. Come out. I eat him patty. And hold up him and the youth just come from work. Eating his patty. And then barging with them. Yo. Listen, Jamaicans. Jamaicans. My fellow countrymen. We cannot live like this. We cannot just live for ourselves alone. It's gonna come to your door one day. None of us are safe. None of us. And I am going to show you the excellent reporting from CVM TV right now.
This now viral video shows the now deceased Jamar.
All of us, Jamaica, we're out here back like the stray dog that Andrew Holness described us as. We're trying to get through to your psyche the seriousness of what happened to Jamar Farquharson. It's not the first time. We have footage from Romario, and I'm sure there are others, even though we don't have the footage, because if they can do it so blatantly to Romario and to Jamar Farquharson, then we can weigh you up and say this is normal practice for the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The barking of these stray dogs out here, Jamaica, is to get you to understand the seriousness of what really happened on the 15th of September. The indictment for you on your children. The indictment for you in your home. The indictment for you going about your lawful business, as you saw with these young men coming from football with police stop and plant magazine in their car if you go shoot them up or if you go put them behind bars for 15 years, Jamaica. It's us and them. I don't know when you're going to get it. I don't know if you're ever going to get it. I don't know if you get it, if you're going to do something about it. It is us and them. There are many different Jamaica. The one that us poor people, ghetto people, the African descent live in it's a total different Jamaica to where a lot of other people live in Can you not get that? Can you not see that the Jamaica that the African descent live in is police different from the European descent, from the Asian? Have you not seen it? You not see it? No? You don't see it? Okay. Maybe you need to wash your face with something. You don't know what? If I would piss, salt water, or something. But it don't look like you don't see it. The many different Jamaica. It don't look like you don't see the us and them. It don't look like you don't see say a black people picking it alone can get shoot down by police in a Jamaica. What about the business people uptown who sponsors the crime downtown? What about the business community in Jamaica? What about the political class in Jamaica who sponsor the violence in our community? What about the politicians who buy guns, give to the gangsters to turn at us? What about the politician, like the Minister of National Security, who import illegal guns? I make your police, them officer have so much guns, sir. Search on, blind aga. That's why your police officer them have so much gun for plant pan people picking it, because you are taking them into the country in container. And one thing we live in a safe Jamaica. The Jamaica no problem. We need to change it to Jamaica. Many problems. And that's why they know. Jamaica, many problems. Now make the high class people them fool uno. Now make the people them were immune from crime and violence. The people them were uptown and look down upon with zinc fence in disgrace. Don't make them fool, you know. You know, nice for we down here. We can't afford for nyam. And then we still have to show the little petans so we and police forget what a problem. And if we know one bad man, they are going to tell the police are going to tell the bad man, so we come at station with him, and then the bad man are going to come shoot we. We don't see how it go. Jamaica will continue to bark for no wake up. What we don't want to do is to wake up in a shock. What we don't want to do, Jamaica, is wake up in a shock when one big old blase happen. Like when an say, when a government declare martial law. We don't want to wake up that time, because that time they have all of them guns and motorhomes and ammunition in position to shoot you down. What you must do from now is set an example and make a pushback to show them say, it's not about you. We employ you. We never employ them to be criminal JCF. We never employ them to shoot people picnic and plant gun pan them. We never employ them to plant magazine pan people picnic. We never employ them to be taxi man like taxi man at on a picnic. That was not the social contract we signed with the police. So we can go at war with the Jamaica Constabulary Force if them decide to come to with war. There's a thing called lawful defense. Even against the state. Even against the state, you can lawfully defend yourself. When a state has become tyrannical, when the state becomes the tyranny, all of us can apply lawful defense against the state. Who do we turn to? If a police abuse we, who do we turn to other than face the police and have a face-off with them? Dirty gunman in a Jamaica. Stop pointing a blood clot gun pan we. Stop pointing on a gun pan police and start a war against the police, if so be it. But when you can't go like on police a war, then on point gun at way and police a point gun at way. What goes so? What can go so? The bad man them a point gun at way and police a point gun. You know, so we're not safe. When though are we going to stand up to defend ourselves? When we're going to attack my police, little police boy, little, and a lot of them you see behave so now, you know. You know, little dirty police, them were growing a pushchair and pampers. Because I know the pushchair there, I know the police, them were growing a wash pan and bath pan with pillar catch them up, you know. I know them police there. And the pushchair and pampers police them, even though it a come from far up from us of the all ahead them. But the pushchair and pampers police them, they have a total different lawless approach. You remember one time when certain police couldn't be friends? Not with them a pampers and pushchair, you know. No, sir.
And then they beat them from the bus back. And they handcuffed me and came up a stage and handcuffed me up by the Beachy police box me at the face. And we mean a stage and one of the police MC did a pan TikTok. The police now say, we shall not never go viral, see me can't viral. We shall not never go viral when box it on my face and check over. Not all, you know.
So after that at the station, did they charge you?
Yeah, they charge me, say me they obstruct traffic and where me they cannot obstruct traffic. Cause 8 vehicles in front of me and about 15 never come here, me not the vehicle and they come pick up 4 of me now, so me be giving me papers. And me say me not give me papers cause me not obstructing no traffic. And then now, me thought put some people in my vehicle and put in their luggage. The 2 police go and tap me back here and thought beat me all and pull me and show me down and down. The whole of my foot mash up, my finger them mash up, me box them my face in the station. And then my boss that saying go viral. I'll leave something else so they don't do me. And I post on the top about it go viral. And so they don't do me.
So when you say the content here with the road and with the park and
we have no park, then you want to go one way. So if you park down in night, so we don't go down.
Is either on a roll over or on a stand up. That's my last word to you. Roll over or stand up. Silence, though. Silence will just not get us anywhere. Silence will not stop the brutality. It is systematic. And we, the people, have to break the back of that brutal system. Thank you very much for being here with us this morning on Global TV. Lovely to have your support. And we're going to keep up with this police brutality because it's getting out of hand. And we're not going to let police brutality in our country, TikTok, don't stop reporting me over TikTok. We're not going to let police brutality be the norm in our country. We're not going to go silent on it, because they will come out and they will say disparaging things, they will class us or whatever. Who cares? I mean, the Prime Minister is a thief. We tell him he's a thief every day. The Prime Minister is a corrupt criminal, and he's still out there getting on with his job. So I'm going to get on with mine as well. Thank you. Goodbye from Global TV. Give us a follow and a subscription, and please do join us back later. Thank you.
Oh, thy peace, God of my salvation, because the mouth of the sinful and wicked is open. Ah, Rastafari. Come with I. Rastaman throw one stone, and it break a bad feeling to all wicked men. Not a people there. Make a man throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Only when man like Marcus Garvey speak, wicked men would I hear. Hear now hear. Instead of that, they only sit aside and rob and cheat, and not first and four. Make up what I seen to make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a plan! Make him a throw one stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. So, my favorite man, if Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the day them can sell out Rasta, can't sell it out, I sell out Babylon. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. They give man show and stone, and they bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. If Rasta make a progressive move, wicked men are red. How they want to see the dead and can sell out Rasta, I sell out, I sell out Babylon. Yes, stop on the Friday. You might show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black thing, man, show and stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. You have eyes to see, let him see. You have ears to hear, let them hear. What a prophet must say. President Mandela was in prison for 20 odd years. And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one, big him and Joe one stone, and he bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Oh, what a black big him and Joe one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men. Rastaman throw one stone, and it bring a bad feeling to all wicked men.
If you don't like missing out on the latest shows but still enjoy classic hits, then Global TV Group 358 is your perfect match. Global TV Group 358 isn't just another channel, it's your ultimate TV experience.
From breaking news to binge-worthy dramas and timeless classics, we've got it all. Our unique blend of original content and global favorites means there's something for everyone. And guess what? With GTVG's seamless streaming, you can watch anywhere, anytime. Plus, our interactive features let you be part of the action. So, whether you're a seasoned binge watcher or a casual viewer, Global TV Group 358 is here to keep you entertained day and night. Don't just watch TV, experience it with Global TV Group 358. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.